In this video, we're going to show you how to place an order for a business lead list. If you haven't watched the first video that shows you how to go through and select the right kind of postcard and purchase your lists, go ahead and do that now. Otherwise, here we go. What you'll do is on the data list step, instead of selecting the consumer database like we did in the first video, we'll simply select a business database, and then we'll click on Acquire a Data List. Okay, once this is loaded in, first just go ahead and look on the right hand side and you'll see we have these SIC codes and we've got 44 pre-selected for you. These SIC codes are industry category lists and they're broken down by various types of industries, and those levels can break out quite down substantially. You can see agriculture product even all the way down to wheat. So the way these work is they are pre-selected codes that are going to help select the right kind of business that you want. These were pre-selected for you, so you shouldn't have to mess with any of those. So all you really need to do in your business leads list is open your radius section. Again, we'll set our dealership as our point of origin for our leads radius. And then we just need to set our distance. So we'll say 50 miles. And we click Add Radius. Now the business leads list takes a little bit longer to pull those leads in than the consumer list. So if you feel like your computer's frozen up, probably not. Just give it a second. It will work. And there we go. We have 52,861 leads. It's probably a little bit more than we want. So let's go ahead and trim that back. And really the only way you can filter down your leads list is either by removing some of the industry category SIC codes that we've talked about. And if you want to see what those SIC codes are, you can simply go down here and look at the different numbers. To go in here, you can see, so let's just go ahead and look at 10781. So we'll look for the category starting with 07, here it is, agricultural services, and then we'll look for the next four, which is the 81. And here we go, landscaping. So we probably don't want to eliminate many of those, and actually adding them would reduce our list. The better way to do that will be just simply to bring in your radius. So let's move that to 20 to bring that back and reduce that list. Again, every time we go to update that radius, it does take a minute to do that since it's pulling in the data from so much information. Okay, that brought us down to 19,000. If you want to bring it down even further, you can continue to do so by reducing your radius. Another way we can do this, if you say, you know, I don't really need to reduce it any further, let's just give me a random selection of lists. So we can go to our review step. And then we can actually just go ahead and say, I wish to limit my order to, and let's say I want to limit to 5,000 records. I click update. Okay, and there we go. Now we're just showing 5,000 records. Again, you can see a report of where those records are pulling from by selecting the send report feature and then putting in your email address and it'll send that. Again, here we go with choosing the single mailing option versus the multiple mailing option. So if you're going to use this for just one mailing, go ahead and leave it on the basic mailing for single use. If you want to use it for a multi-use, go ahead and click on the full prospect record. The information that's in here is not really important. The way we're using it and the way we've actually got this set up is it's just going to be using it for mailing information. So none of that really applies to us. Once you've done all that, make sure you go ahead and name your list. And we say list selection complete. It is important that you click the list selection complete before accepting the data list. We have to go ahead and accept all the criteria. Now it tells us we're processing, gives us our summary page, and now we can accept our data. And there we go. We see that we have successfully added 5,000 records for a commercial postcard. And there you have it. That's all you need.